Hey everybody, welcome in or welcome back. We are continuously developing. We're coming at a different angle, different light. It's even drearier than it normally is in here. It's a little bit foggy, snowy, rainy. Nobody knows. It's a winter storm. I decided that the way that we were doing the TBRs previously was stressing me out because it wasn't giving me any leeway to pick things that I was more excited about. And so I ended up veering entirely off of the list anyways. So I thought that we would do this a little bit more based on some random draw, which is some of this shelf and all of this shelf, which was evidenced in the creating the TBR cart video, plus doing my 26 for 2026, which is this top section, and some of over here. So we're doing a little switcheroo. And my 26 for 26 picks are a little bit, some that I'm really excited about, some that I've been avoiding. We just gotta read it or unhaul it and figure out. So I got a couple different ways. This is what I could find right now because I'm kind of I'm out of jars with all the ways that I've been trying to do this. So I have prompts that I made in this little mug, which I got from an old Fairy Loot box for a book that I haven't even read yet. So, and then here we still have my Herkyed prompts. So I'm still pretty far behind on Herkyed, and I'm definitely behind in updating you guys / letting you know even at the start of where I am halfway through this. I definitely want to be more consistent updating everybody next round. So the Herkyed 3.0, which we do know is going to exist because she's already working on it. And hopefully that one goes a little bit better than mine did. So my plan is that we're going to draw 5 prompts just in general so I can pick, and then 2 to 3 Herkyed prompts. And hopefully they kind of cross over. I read anywhere from a couple of books a month to I think my max is 11 when I had a lot of free time. This last month I only finished, I think, 9. One of which was an audiobook, but that's because I'm still working on, in my own words, the Ruth Bader Ginsburg memoir, which is a very long but wonderful audiobook. So I do love it. But we're almost finished with that. This chapter in itself is an hour long that I'm on. We'll get there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So I decided that we were going to do a February TBR a little bit differently. So, and I use my pink paper because it's pink month. Without further ado, I'm just going to attach that to my hood and see where we go. Also, if you guys have ideas for prompts, please absolutely leave them in the comments. I'm debating if I will just eliminate them entirely from here or set them aside and then refill it. If you guys give me plenty of suggestions, I will just add every option in. The other thing is, if there are absolutely somehow 0 books that match the prompt on this cart, I get to pick off of my actual shelves, which shouldn't happen for a while because my goal is I want to read through everything on this cart except for I don't have to finish all of the 26 for 2026 and then go and like reload the whole cart at once through random draws. So still have a little bit of combo, but either way. Let's see. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, it's too full. Everything's falling out. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one. A new to me author. Well, that's a lot of them. There's so many. I want to dive immediately in to my 26 for 2026. Almost every single one of these, almost, probably falls into that category. I picked it up to read on my vacation and I didn't get to it. So I will probably go with the Crimson Moth to do my new to me author, because I have been historically very excited for this book and I keep not reading it. So this will also knock off one of my 26 for 2026. For my second pick, I'm like gonna have to pick kind of from the top. I want the one that's in between my fingers, but not like up there. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting that one. A book I'm excited about. Sorry, I didn't even show you. Oh. We're coming in closer because it doesn't want me to let me show you. So a book I'm excited about. Well, that would still that would still be the Crimson Moth. Not any of the classics. I think those are out. I think some of my older books are out. Ooh, a book I'm excited about. We're apparently just going to be picking off of my 26 for 2026. But I think for a book I'm excited about, I think I have to go with Brimstone. This is going to be a hefty book month. But I'm very excited. So I am very much excited to get to this. I got it for Christmas. I haven't had it that long. The joy is so real. I'm afraid I'm going to not remember a lot of stuff. But we'll see. Oh man, 5 might be a whole lot to do. What's this one? You get a peek first? What does it say? A current book box pick. So, how many? The current options are not going to be many. I think I got this last month. All right, well, we are going to be knocking out so much of my 26 for 2026. This is the only one I actually put on my cart that is very current. So if I do put these back in for future draws, that's going to let me pick off my shelf a little bit more. But I got this in the 3-book box Fairy Loot, and it's We Who Will Die by Stasia Stark. Also was debating this for my very excited one. So we are going to have a fantasy heavy month, and I might need a bit something a little bit different. Oh, well, one fell out. We're going to do whatever that was. Can you read it first? A female author. Not hard to do in my shelves. Let's see. I've got a lot of fantasy. So I could do a romance. I've got a couple Tessa Baileys. Maybe I only have one. No, I need to not keep picking my 26 or 2026, or else this is just going to be chaotic. No, that's a boy. We'll do a Tessa Bailey. I feel like my historic choices, I have always, especially when I read Throne of Glass, I would read a book, read a Tessa Bailey book, read a book, read a Tessa Bailey book, because it was like the ultimate Hallmark Lifetime movie. My brain was like mush from how much I was taking in the fantasy world. And then I would have like the perfect romance book. So I'm hoping Secretly Yours will fall into this. I hope it does. And then eventually we can read Unfortunately Yours, because if it's a Tessa Bailey book, I just purchase it without caring what it's about, because it's Tessa Bailey. And I will read like literally every one of her books. So that's 4. And so we have one more. I can't count sometimes. It's okay. You would think I would know how to do that by now. Oh, one that is still folded. Is that upside down? Oh my gosh, okay. Shortest title. Okay. All right, so these are one word. So I have Downpour and Caraval, Legend Born. Oh, I have Wicked, 2312. What else do I have? Oh my gosh, this cart is so heavy. No, that one's a pretty long title. So, Alchemized. That's multiple words over there. So it's between Downpour, Caraval, Wicked. I think it has to be 2312. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang. Okay. Because all of the other ones have longer titles. So for my shortest title that I have, it has to be 2312, which I have owned this book for, oh gosh, I don't even know how long. It's been years. So I really hope that I like it. I'm less excited about this one, but I'm excited about the rest of them, which I think is a good balance. So those are the 5 from the prompts. And then we'll pick 2 to 3 of my Herkyed prompts that I haven't completed yet. So we'll start with, what's that one say? Oh, TBR. Okay, well, great. Any of these. This is my TBR jar pick. So I think this one will double up because this one or this one, I'm not sure. I'll probably count this one because I'm kind of running out of room and places to put the romance books that I read. So I'll probably count this as my TBR pick because it was a randomly drawn add-in, which is kind of the criteria I made for myself. So good, we're sitting at 5. Can I give it to you up correct way up? What is it? Oh, a challenge. Oh, my challenge is books that I've had on my shelf for over 5 years. This is working out. These are good picks. Maybe I'll do a 6 prompt. We'll see. We'll see. And then we'll do, or I'll just do maybe I'll do an extra Herkyed. Well, that's not the correct way. Non-fiction. Oof. I think, so my options are, let me see if there's any back here. No. So my options are A Man's Search for Meaning. We have You're the Only One Here Who Doesn't Look Like a Doctor, a portrait of a woman surgeon. We have, do I have any nonfiction? I don't think I do. Not up there. I have How to Be an Anti-Racist, which I am very excited about, but this is also my 26 to 2026. I don't know if I want to do that. Or The Beauty of the Beastly. Let's see. What is this one about? This is a psychology book. I think because I've also had this one for so long, I think I'm going to go with A Man's Search for Meaning partially also because my husband wanted to read this. I do need a bit shorter of a book. This seems like it fits the bill. When was this written? 1959. Oh wow. Okay. So this would be another one that I have had on my shelf and will complete a TBR challenge, the TBR challenge for her kid. Now, do I want another TBR prompt or her kid prompt? Probably another her kid prompt. I'm gonna do another her kid prompt. See if any of these will count. We're just gonna dig deep in over here. Let's get that one. For our final book, we're going to pick one that, oh, was it Arab Heritage? Ooh. I don't think any of these count. No, they don't. No. Don't think those do. That, ooh. I think, let me make sure. So this doesn't count. Okay. Oof. I may have to go not out of my books for this one. Let me see. No, that one's not either. Oh wait, maybe this one does count. Hold on. No. Ugh, the internet's lying to me. Woo. Okay, hold on. So okay. This is what, please let me know in the comments because I'm actually not sure. Hi. Can I help you? Hi. Bucky and Pongo have joined the party. Hi, babies. Can you move? Go lay down. Go, hi. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. They've joined the party. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, correct me in the comments, but oh, things are falling. My gut instinct was that I picked the Kite Runner. And I was like, that doesn't feel right because I feel like Afghanistan is not Arabic. And most of the internet was telling me it is not. It's not considered an Arabic country. But then Goodreads lists it under Arabic authors. But he's an Afghan American. And so I don't know. My other option would have been Tira Mafi, but she's also Persian. So she's Iranian. So I think she's Iranian. But this is a Persian inspired mythology. So that's gone. So Goodreads says yes. My gut says no. My interneting says no. Let me know. I'm gonna add this anyways. I may not count it under that category, but we're still gonna add it and this is another one of my 2026. So 26 or 2026 is heavy for sure. But let me know in the comments your opinions, kind of where that falls under the Arab Heritage Month. I don't feel like it counts. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this. If I go by Goodreads, it says yes. If I go by anything else, it says no. I don't know enough I have a limited selection, which is a problem in itself on my bookshelf, or at least in my cart, and I'm not sure what I would even have. Because I can't reread. I don't own the second book of the Stardust Thief trilogy. And that would have counted because that's an Arabian retelling. I don't know. Anyways. So, now that I've pontificated on that for way too long, these are our February book of the month, not book of the month, TBR picks. We will see. I got carried away and we picked 7. So we have The Crimson Moth by Kristen Sigarelli, Brimstone by Callie Hart, We Who Will Die by Stasia Stark, The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey, 2312 by Kim Stanley Robinson, and A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. So this is going to be a very dense month. I've got like one book to break it up. I may start some of these. Hello. Before, please don't lose those. Hi. Thank you. You're so helpful. I may start some of these before I finish my current read because it is an Omega-verse romance novel. / I may throw in some of my ebooks to break this up because this is going to be oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta put these down. This is going to be a heavy month. I think emotionally and physically. But let me know on your thoughts. Please let me know your opinions on that. Also, if you have prompts that you want me to add to the jar, / I'll get a bigger jar. I don't care. I will add in every single one of them. I don't care how long it takes us to get through them all. I got a lot of books to get through. So please, in the comments below, leave your recommendations for TBR prompts. If you just want to leave an emoji because you were hanging out until this point, you can put a little candle down in the comments. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Hopefully I can get through these. Bye!